So this is what we're going to talk about. Since this is a big topic of conversation and a lot of questions I get asked, just lead me back to explaining these types of things to you guys. All the bad situations you guys find yourselves in, situations I was in the past, which were not great. There's something you guys have to know. And this is something I always known as a man. You will not win in life, ever, if you don't win the own personal battle within yourself. If you can win the battle against yourself, you can have it all. You can do it all. You can have it all. The world will be yours. But it sounds easy for me to say that. It's easier said than done. But do you expect easy as a man? Do you expect things to be easy? Do you expect to be given a great, fruitful life very easy? Because nothing good ever comes easy. Nothing good has ever come easy. The best relationships, there's problems and they get solved as time goes on. And people figure things out. But other situations, relationships that don't matter much, people will be in them in a codependent type of way, relying on one another, needing one another. There's no good things going on within the relationship, and it fizzles out and it comes to an end. So the greatest things in life come with a challenge. The thing is, are you up for the challenge? Because this is what men need to understand. It's going to be tough. You can't expect to get the woman of your dreams in a flick. You can't expect to make the income of your dreams in a flick. You can't expect to be having the type of lifestyle you want in a flick. It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of effort. And you have to be okay with how hard things are going to be and how hard of a path it's going to be, and the struggle is going to be very real. And it sounds so bad the way I just said it, but you have to embrace it and just kind of like suck it up. Like, you have to know how to go to work and not have much fun for some years. Like, how hard can you work and not do much else? And you can sit there and say, oh, I don't want to live that life. Well, I don't want to do this. Well, I don't want to do that. Bro, you can sacrifice a couple years and live the rest of your life like a champ. That's the reality. But if you can never take at least a couple years of your life and really dedicate yourself and discipline yourself, then what are you going to do? That's the question. You should be able to do those things. And if you can't, don't ever ask for that life that you want. Men need to understand this. I get lots of calls, bro. Guys in problems with their girls. And things can be difficult. Very difficult. But it's up to you guys to understand that nothing in life comes easy. Sometimes things have to end so other things can happen. And that's what's going to happen. Life goes on. No matter what happens, life goes on. It's just a part of the journey. No matter how much you win, you're always going to lose. There's always going to be losses that come. No matter how much you do win, no matter how big your wins are, you're going to have L's. You're going to take L's. There's going to be losses involved. So how much can you lose and keep moving forward? That's the question. It never mattered how many L's I took. You gotta be numb to it. You just gotta keep that hunger. Like no matter what just happened, it don't matter. You're just gonna keep going. It could hurt you. It could sting. You could feel affected. You could feel like, yeah, that sucks. But guess what? Life goes on. I still gotta do my thing. I still gotta come out on top. So, whatever happened, it happened. But life goes on. And I'm gonna win at the end of the day. That's all. That's what all you guys. It's how you have to think. It's how you have to move. And like I said, you can't expect to have fun every year of your life. You can't expect to have all these events going on every year of your life. That's what some regular ass people do, bro. Are you a regular ass person? In every successful person's journey, there was years of struggle. There was years of grinding. There was years of not doing much else but sticking to the grind. And bro, Dana White, president of the UFC, said it himself. He don't even want to take a vacation because he loves what he does so much. That dude, bro, he don't even like to sleep because he likes what he does so much. He wants to grind. He's on his path. He's on his purpose. He's doing his thing. You have to find your way. You have to find what it is that keeps you busy, keeps you occupied, keeps you grinding, keeps you hustling day after day after day after day. There's at least hours of every day that you spend in doing that thing that you do. And you pretty much never come out of it. Because it's your purpose. You're not even going to want to come out of it, bro, if it's actually your purpose. People are at 9 to 5s. They're working their job. They're doing their thing. They don't want to be there. Because deep inside, they know it's useless. They know it gives them just enough money to keep going. But nothing else. Nothing extra. There's no reward at the end. Things ain't going to get better and better. They're not going to keep getting paid more and more. Maybe a raise as years go by, and the smallest raise, if anything. Nothing significant. By the time you get a raise, prices have gone up anyways, so you don't win. You cannot win at a job. It's impossible. But you have to use a job sometimes to get yourself where you want to be. That's how you can win. Sometimes you gotta hustle at a job you don't want to be at. And that's where the grinding years come in. That's what you're doing. You are grinding it out. And you stay disciplined during that grind. You don't work some job that you don't want to be at and take all your money and spend it. That's not how it works. You live some years and you live some days that you don't necessarily want to live, but you do it anyways, and you keep what you've earned for the most part. You try to keep as much as you can. Try to save as much money as you can. And do life right. Too many people out here, bro, are not doing life right. This is what men need to understand. A lot of women as well are not doing life right. And who am I to say, right, who's doing life right and who's not? Well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because This is for the ambitious only. This is for the chosen only. If you are not about this life, you have no business even being here. Because this is only for people who want better. People who don't want better aren't going to watch this channel. People who don't want better don't want to hear anything about being better because they've either given up or they're fine with what they're doing or whatever they're doing. They're just fine. And that's fine. But if you want to do better, this is what you need to hear. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is coming to save you at the end of the day. Only you can save yourself. Nobody's going to do that work for you. Nobody's going to run those miles for you. Nobody's going to stay locked in for you. Nobody's going to go through those trying times with you. You have to make the commitment to yourself that you are going to do those things with or without anybody, because it's your life. And you know how you feel inside. You know what you have to do to win. You shouldn't be waiting for everybody else. Where's my friends? Where's everybody else? Bro. It's just you. So what are you gonna do about it? That's power. Not only is that power, that is confidence, that is strength. To be able to have that type of mindset, because bro, most people out here today, they're looking out for somebody else. They're looking around for somebody else. Where's my friends? Oh, the past's lonely. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's lonely. It's just me. The path to the top is gonna be just you, bro. The cool thing is, there's lots of other ambitious dudes in the world doing the exact same stuff, and look how fine they are. It's because they put in that work. They built those calluses, that thick skin, that alligator skin. You transfer from being that codependent person who needs friends, who needs this, who needs that, to the person who don't need nobody. Because you found yourself. You found your groove. You're healthy within yourself. The only thing you want is to get around others, if anything, who are also healthy. You got you. You are healthy. You don't need some low tier, low down, codependent people who's going to drag you down and drag you through the mud with them. You don't need that. You don't need to be looking for where your friends are. Oh my God, it's just me. How boring is life? You can never be a real man unless you can face your damn self and overcome things, overcome the burdens. There's lots of dudes out here, bro. They might work hard at their job, like half hard, okay? They might work some blue collar job. They might make a little bit of money, nothing even that significant. Less than 100K a year, nothing that significant. And they can think they're doing enough. They can think they're so hardworking and everything else and they deserve an award, but yet they have all these problems. They have all these bad addictions. How is that impressive? Like, bro, for the last 4 years, I have helped a carpenter, and I haven't done it since May. He took the summers off and stuff like that because he's getting up there in age. He's getting older. He don't want to work in a blazing heat no more. But, you know, I'm doing a few other things at this point now, so I don't even know if I'm available for him anymore. But I worked carpentry. I done the stuff. I didn't need to smoke cigarettes to cope. I didn't need to do drugs. I didn't need to go and drink in the weekends. I can work those jobs and be just fine. What's your excuse? Bro, like, not many people can just do the work and keep themselves in line anymore. People just have to be weak. It's weak. And I don't have to get up and start acting all masculine and I don't have to do that. I can literally just sit here and be calm as anything. But you see those people kind of being that way sometimes, acting that way sometimes, and even the way some people speak to me, it's like they're trying to prove a point. They're trying to be some type of way, and it's like, bro, I can just feel the weakness inside of you. But the truth is, bro, a lot of these people have a lot of anger that is unresolved. You call that strength? All that stuff you had to deal with, and it was too hard for you, wasn't it? You didn't deal with it. It's unresolved. And you think that's strength. I've been through shit too. Guess what? I resolved it. Because the problems that are on the back shelf, I don't just leave them there and keep carrying on with life. I'm going to solve every problem that's on the back shelf. So I can be good now and forever. I'm not going to leave stuff there that's causing problems, because a lot of people do that. And they resort to things to temporarily make themselves feel better, which is like a drug. I will face everything head on in life. That's what I will do. That's what I encourage you guys to do. Face it all. Allow yourself to feel pain. Allow yourself to feel the pain of quitting a bad addiction. Allow it. What are you doing? Why do you need it that bad? You're not going to die if you stop. I promise you won't. But you might if you don't. What's wrong with going to work nowadays, guys, and putting in the sacrifice like a real man? What do you think men way back was doing? Everyone today wants the easiest shit. Everyone today wants to be successful overnight. Everybody today wants to just smoke weed and sleep in and be successful and all this stuff, and you haven't done nothing. You haven't done nothing. You haven't sacrificed to the level that is required. What is so wrong with being so disciplined? You put yourself so far ahead in life because of how disciplined you were. And you guys understand the rewards that you reap. You will reap the rewards of having that type of discipline. To me, it is not boring. You know what's boring? Living the same stupid, pale life, time and time and time again, year after year after year. Nothing changes. You know how you change something? You change something through your actions. You force yourself to do things that you have to do. And you level up because you did it. You level up in life, guys, because you did something. You did something to level up. When you don't do that something, you don't level up. When you don't face your problems, you don't level up. When you face your problems, you level up. It's that simple. So like I said, nobody's coming to save you, bro. Nobody. Your bros ain't coming to save you. The bros you think you have, they ain't coming to save you. Nobody is. At the end of the day, you can get advice, sure. Nobody can transfer themselves into your body and do the work for you. Nobody can check you into rehab. Nobody can stop you from bad addictions. I can tell you, stop smoking, bro. Well, Are you gonna? Because I can't do it physically for you. You have to. It's all on you. Everything is on you. Everything is on me. The difference is I can do shit about everything. Everybody else has to as well. Everybody. Any last questions? Very good. I hope you guys enjoyed this evening's motivational talk, because this is as real as it gets. The only people that's in our way is our own self. What are we going to do about that? That's the question. What are we going to do about it? How disciplined can we be to get ourselves ahead in life? Because that's what feels good. It is trash to be behind in life, because you constantly want to have fun today. You constantly want to have fun today. There's nothing wrong with discipline. Stop telling yourself you deserve so much fun when you haven't done anything. I do things that are impressive, bro, and there's people celebrating harder than I am every weekend. I do something, bro, and achieve a goal in 5 years. There's people that celebrate harder every week than I will for a 5-year achievement. Things you work so hard for every day of your life. I'm not fucking joking, bro. And you guys know I'm not joking. That's what discipline is. Winners just keep winning. Winners don't focus on the wins they've already got. You keep it pushing. You keep it going. You just keep, you break through. You don't get stuck in a win. Oh my God. You win. You acknowledge it. You reap the rewards. You carry on. Yay. Now let's go. On to the next. On to the next. On to the next. It's okay to reap your rewards. It's okay to celebrate big wins a little bit. You don't want to be stuck on them. You don't want to celebrate for too long. You don't want to take it too far. Because that is a person who has no goals after that. I made that mistake 8-9 years ago. And I'll tell you what it was right quick before I end this video. I was into fitness modeling in 2017 at this time. I did a fitness photo shoot. I looked flawless. Got a bunch of good pictures. When it come to an end, I didn't have like clear set goals after that. And it was a sad next month until I figured things out, got back on the ball, and continued on. My life, bro, it was messy for a long time. And I always had the work ethic. I had the determination. It's just like sometimes the only thing that's missing is like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, I want to go to work. I want to achieve things, but like what? What's next? You just got to keep working, bro. And the harder you work, the more you learn, the more you're hungry to do better. It's like you're just that guy. You'll do anything just to get to the top. Because you have the hunger to do it, and you know a life of being on the bottom is not even worth living. It's to the top or it's drop. And that's it. But anyways, guys, that's the video. I'll see y'all in the next. God willing, God bless. And we'll see y'all at the top.